Hi YouTube, so this is my follow-up video about my video y'all seeming to be continually viewing about that the miscarriage that I had. So I was giving you guys a follow-up about it, not a follow-up but my experience when I went through it. So forgive me, I'm looking to the side because I'm looking at my little sheet. It happened a couple of years ago, but anyway, let's get started. So I want to start out by saying I got 6 beautiful children already. So when I got pregnant that time, I just had a feeling I was pregnant. You just know when you have kids, a lot of kids, you could just tell when you are pregnant. So anywho, I took a pregnancy test and oh Lord, I was pregnant. But anyway, it was like a very faint line. The second line of my pregnancy test was very faint. So my now husband like, maybe you're not pregnant. I'm like, yes I am. If you see those 2 lines, that means that it's pregnant. So we took about 3 or 4 at-home tests. I even got the test that said pregnant or not pregnant. Lo and behold, I was pregnant. So I went to the doctor about a week later, and she gave me an ultrasound. Now I'm thinking I'm like 6 weeks maybe because I only missed 1 period. But she said the sac, she gave me an ultrasound, vaginal ultrasound. She said the sac was measuring like 10 weeks, but she didn't see the baby. So I didn't really think too much about it, but I was like, okay. She was like, well, just come back and maybe in another week or so we'll see what's going on. But I was spotting lightly, just like pink, like implantation bleeding spotting. So she was real rude to me anyway. She was like, she didn't even care. Maybe she one of those people that don't have kids, don't care, whatever. But she was very just rude, like, you know, insensitive maybe. So anyway, you know how they print out the ultrasound pictures? So she didn't even offer me the pictures or nothing, because she was like, you must be having an active miscarriage. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just lightly spotting. So she didn't want to hear none of that. She didn't give me the pictures, so we ended up leaving. I ended up going back a week or 2 later, and the sac did get bigger, but we still didn't see the baby. So, as I'm continually bleeding. So, what did she tell me to do? She told me to come back in like 10 more days. But like I said, during this time, I was just spotting. So now I started to cramp like I was on my period, like a couple of days later. And I started having like little blood clots, and I would always like, just nasty, but I'd take it and try to look at it to see if it's a baby, or like just, I didn't know what I was looking for. I was just hoping, like you guys do, when I was on YouTube looking at blighted ovums, because sometimes they say it could be blood around the baby's sac and you can't see the baby. I was full of hope at this point. So I'm Googling like y'all do. So that's why I'm telling you my experience. So, one day, me and my husband went to the movies. Now, I felt like I was having some mild contractions all day. So we was out for like at least 8 or 9 hours. When we got to his house, I sat down on the toilet. Now, that's scary also, because every time you pee, you think the baby is about to come out of you. So this time, it did happen. So when I sat down to urinate, I felt like a little plop in the toilet. And all I could do was just cry. Because I knew it was the baby that came out, like she said. But, you know, I just wanted, you know, to have a baby. So anyway, you know, they tell you the due date of the baby and all that type of stuff, and they get an ultrasound. So now he coming in and give me a hug, and I'm crying, he crying, and it's just like, it was real sad. And I actually had him flush the toilet because I just couldn't do it. So that was like my first miscarriage, and I didn't know if it was I felt like it was my fault because I was working out every day, lifting weights. Or then I was like, maybe because I was on the depot shot so long, or maybe because I'm too old. At the time, I was like 44, I believe. I'm 46 now. So I'm like, maybe, I don't know. I was just blaming myself, basically. So the only thing that made me feel better was when I went back, she still had those ultrasound pictures. So she ended up giving it to me. So that made me feel a little bit better, just a little bit. But like I said, you always think about the baby. When the birthday's supposedly coming up, and you know, we're sending out balloons in the air for the baby, write little sticky notes, put it on there. It made me real sad, like for years and years and years. So what I did was made my baby a little t-shirt, and my pregnancy test, I put everything in a box, and I had the little picture of the ultrasound on my mantle at my house. But I had to take that stuff down because it kept making me sad. So after that, I had 2 miscarriages after that. So like a year later, then a year after that, I had another miscarriage. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm blessed with 6 beautiful kids. Maybe everything happened for a reason, but like I said, I had to put that stuff away so I wouldn't keep thinking about it. But anybody out there, just keep trying. I wish you all the good baby luck in the world. Maybe this will be your experience, because some people, it's like that, but they have their babies. Unfortunately for me, it didn't happen for me. So just, and to all the men out there that's insensitive also, when it happens to us women, we need a lot of cuddles, love, kisses, hugs, because it's just heartbreaking, and it's something you would never understand and never maybe get over. And also, you don't want to keep putting a woman through that, continually trying for a baby if she keep having miscarriages, because that's hurtful to her. More to her than you probably, but who knows. But good luck to everybody out there that's trying and trying and trying to have the kids, because hopefully you will one day. But now, me being 46, almost 47, it's like, I'm not going to say kind of glad it didn't happen, but I guess everything happened for a reason. And 5 of my children are adults now, so I got my blessings already, I suppose. But good luck to everybody, and stay strong. If you are going through this, is very hurtful. I just want to give you guys tell you about what I went through. So just keep your head up, stay strong with it, and keep trying if you like. But good luck. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys also that the pain, it was probably like a 4, and also I was having some some problems with my thyroid, a little swollen. I'm okay with that. I got that in another video, but I don't know what it was with the miscarriage, but that was one of the things I was going through also, some thyroid issues. My thyroid is fine, it's just swollen, but no cancer, nothing like that. But it was that, the depot, the working out, the whatever, I don't know. That only the good Lord does, but that's my experience. Got any questions? Send them to me. I will respond. Thank you.